Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm drawing some of my favorite Danganronpa characters. Danganronpa is a visual novel game series based around puzzles. Basically, you go around getting to know your classmates who you've been stuck in a certain area with and are trying to escape. However, there's only one way of getting out, and that is by killing one of your classmates and getting away with it. Once someone has been killed, an investigation is held, and you go around gathering information in the form of truth bullets. Then, after a certain amount of info has been gathered, you enter a class trial where you talk it out and eventually uncover who the killer is and learn about why they decided to kill, until said person is ultimately executed by the main villain, Monokuma, who is a small black and white colored bear. The first character that I'm drawing is Gundam Tanaka, who's from the second game, Danganronpa Goodbye Despair. Gundam is the ultimate breeder due to his ability to hybridize animal breeds and save endangered species, and his animal research. His favorite animals are his 4 hamsters who live within his scarf. He refers to them as the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Gundam has an interesting and complex character design, which was part of the reason I chose to draw him. He wears a knee-length black jacket, which has the sleeves rolled up and pinned with the safety pins on the left side. The other key part of his design is his purple scarf, which he has wrapped around his neck, which has a similar design onto the back of his jacket, although you can't see it with the angle I'm drawing him as. Underneath his jacket, Gundam wears a light gray shirt with a cross emblem, on top of which is a white button-up. His pants are tucked into his boots that are covered up with straps. His skin is noticeably quite pale, something we share in common, and he technically has no bright eyebrows. However, I decided to draw him with some anyway, since it would look sort of weird in my art style without them. His eyes are gray, however he does choose to wear red-colored contact in the left eye. He has a scar that runs over his left eye onto his cheek, and his left arm is bandaged up, presumably from injuries he sustained when treating animals. The second character I'm drawing is Chihiro Fujisaki, who is from the first game, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, which I started playing on my old channel and should probably start up playing again, maybe after I record me doing some playthrough of Stray. Chihiro is known as the ultimate programmer. When Chihiro was a child, he was messing around on his father's computer and discovered some old unfinished coding that was voice activated. After a while with playing around for it, Chihiro figured out that he was able to code by himself, and after a while he created the Neo World program shown in the second game. Chihiro wears a woman's uniform, which consists of a white button-up with a large collar that sits on top of a dark green long-sleeve jacket. He also wears a light brown skirt that reaches to about his mid-thigh. He wears knee-high black socks and a pair of white ribbon Mary Janes. The third and final character that I decided to draw was Leon Kawada, and honestly I got a little bit lazy with this drawing and didn't do a background with it, but oh well. Leon is known as the ultimate baseball star. He was a star player in his old school's team despite apparently never going to a singular practice. Leon's design is another complicated one, so I didn't end up drawing all of the details, but I did try to get a decent amount of them. His hair is dyed orange and he has light blue eyes, although you can't see them since in my drawing his eyes are closed. He wears a white jacket that has the collar popped, and he has a white shirt on underneath with a red skull design, black jeans and white platforms with a black sole. Along with all of this, he wears chain necklaces, one of which has a lock on it, some rings, 2 belts, and a bunch of different piercings, 1 on his lower lip, 1 on his tongue, and 6 on his right ear.